Hello everyone and welcome back. Welcome to another crafty decor adventure. Olivia here with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am over the moon excited to share with you some DIY, Dollar Tree and budget-friendly decor crafts. So I love to share with y'all how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. Listen, y'all don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. I also feel like crafting and decorating is so good for your heart and soul. No matter where you're at, keep up the good work. Now listen, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, punch that bell. It will update you every time I post a new video, and subscribing is totally free and you don't want to miss out on my giveaways, so listen out for those secret questions. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get crafty! For the first Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how to make this super adorable 3-tiered pumpkin topiary. So from the Dollar Tree, I grabbed 3 of their pumpkin signs, and I am just removing those little top leaves. Now save those for later, we're going to use those again. Okay, the next thing I did was I took some Mod Podge and one of these jack-o'-lanterns. So this was kind of more like the Halloween jack-o'-lantern, but I flipped it over and it gave me the perfect size for this pumpkin topiary. I added Mod Podge to the part of the jack-o'-lantern that was flat, and then I just laid down my cute little paper from Hobby Lobby, and then now I'm going to take my pumpkins and I'm going to hot glue them together. So you hot glue your first one on top of your thankful and blessed, but don't cover up those letters. And then I'm using the P for the first initial of my last name. These are also at Dollar Tree, and then I added my cute little check one to the top. Now I'm going to make a super easy simple bow using my easy bow maker, and you guys can pretty much get these anywhere, but I'm going to do like a little tiny kind of 5-inch bow. So you just go back and forth, and those little center prongs are amazing because they hold your bow in place without you having to like hold it yourself, which, hey, I kind of like to cheat here and there, but I do have a bow video for you guys linked down the description box of this YouTube video if you want to go check that out. So now I'm using some of this ribbon. I found this on Amazon. It's a pretty great deal. Type in fall ribbon and you should be able to find this as a 4-pack, and I will try to link it at my Amazon store as well. So anyway, I'm just adding this next ribbon. So I used the orange and black buffalo check, and then I'm using the orange and black, or the white and black buffalo check with the pumpkins, and then just this regular little orange ribbon from Hobby Lobby. So I'm using 2 kind of larger, thicker ribbons and then a little bit of a smaller ribbon. And you can see what I'm doing with my scissors is I'm dovetailing those ends. So you basically just cut a little upward triangle, and then I did tie that off with a zip tie. I have been using zip ties on all my bows, which you guys can use floral wire or pipe cleaners as well. I'm adding a giant dollop of hot glue, and I'm just going to press my bow down onto the top of my little topiary. And then remember that leaf I told you guys to hang on to from our second pumpkin? There it is, and here's how my topiary turned out. Listen, I am crushing on this. I love making topiaries. They are so great. This is going to probably go next to my fireplace mantle on the inside of my living room. Right now it's in my little crafting studio because I haven't gone full out fall yet, but it is coming, you guys, and I am here for it. I hope you guys are here for it, and you're going to get totally inspired as well. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take one of these thankful and blessed pumpkin signs. Again, this is from the Dollar Tree, and you guys, all stores should have these. They usually have them out and they don't usually get bought up, but I will tell you to grab a couple of extra ones because you can make topiaries and snowmen out of them. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take some of this beautiful craft paper, and I'm just going to trace out the shape of my pumpkin, and then using my scissors, I'm just going to cut out the pumpkin. Now, I will tell you a little trick you may want to do. You may want to cut a little bit extra around where you traced out the pumpkin shape, just because it kind of helps. If you cut too little, then you've got that pumpkin part showing through. But anyway, have fun with it. Cut you a beautiful little pumpkin, pretty, you know, whatever color or pattern that you love in your paper. This paper is from Hobby Lobby, and I'm using a generous amount of Mod Podge, and then I'm going to pop my little paper onto the front of my pumpkin, and voila, check out how gorgeous this pumpkin is. Why have I not been doing these before now? Anyway, I'm going to add a generous layer of Mod Podge on top of this as well. I may use this in my bathroom, so I'm using waterproof Mod Podge. You can get waterproof Mod Podge at your local craft stores, and that way, you know, if a little bit of water gets on it, it's not going to ruin it. So the next thing I wanted to do was really razzle dazzle and glam up the stem of my pumpkin. So I'm adding some more Mod Podge, and then I'm just going to pop some glitter onto the top of that. So I'm adding some glitter onto the top of my little pumpkin stem. You could wrap it in burlap if you wanted more of a rustic glam look, but I had to get out my glitter today. I just couldn't resist. The next thing I'm doing is making this cute little loopy bow by just making loops and then hot gluing the loops together, and then I'm going to pop that onto the side of my little pumpkin here. Now I'm really going to get jazzy with it and add in a jewel. These jewels are from totallydazzled.com. I love Natalie. She's the owner. It's a small business, so she's amazing. I'm going to leave a link down in my description box for you guys to check out her jewels. She runs amazing sales, and literally her jewels are like $1.50 each, and they're gorgeous, you guys. And they come on brooches. I usually detach the brooch part, but anyway, I re-added my little leaf to this as well, and so there's that little glittering leaf. Now I am just crushing on the amount of variety that the stores are finally starting to put out for fall. So Dollar Tree is even putting out a crushed velvet kind of pink colored pumpkin. I'm probably going to do more traditional in my living room and whatnot, but definitely in my little office space and possibly my bedroom and bathroom, we're going to have some flares of pink pumpkins or roses or just something different. I will again go traditional in my larger spaces in my home, but when it comes to my little spaces, I definitely want to do something that has just a little bit of a flair of something different and that cute little wow factor. So I hope you guys are inspired to take a walk on the rose side with this one. Now for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how to kind of fall out pretty much any little vase. Okay, so this vase from Dollar Tree is super cute, but I wanted to give it a little bit of a rustic chic look, and so I'm just taking some Dollar Tree nautical rope. So basically grab a roll of nautical rope or two, depending on how big your vase is, and just add nautical rope to like the bottom half of your vase, and it's going to give it a little bit of a fall feel. And listen, this is such an easy fun craft. You guys could get some vases from your local thrift store, whatever floats your boat. I feel like you can just always go a little bit more rustic with your decor for fall. Now Dollar Tree has these pumpkin picks for only $1. They're way more at Hobby Lobby. You do get more on them, but I think this is a steal of a deal, and I'm just popping in some little pumpkin picks into my arrangement. Now I only did like halfway down on my little vase, and so I decided to just whip out some more nautical rope and add some more vase. Now I will tell you guys that nautical rope drives me a little bit crazy with Dollar Tree nautical rope because it's so hard to cut on the end and keep it from fraying. So if you guys have any great tips for me, definitely let me know. So I'm just continuing. If you guys have this vase, you may want to continue down almost to the bottom, but don't go all the way to the bottom because then your vase won't sit very flat very well. I basically just used up kind of what was left on this and then called it good. I really wanted to get a little bit more on there to where it wasn't, you know, three-toned or whatnot. I guess that makes sense, hopefully. Anyway, so now I'm going to trim this off, and then I decided to pop in. So here's what you guys could do with just the white, or you could pop in all three colors, which is what I did. Okay, I'm just taking a little bit of a walk on the wild side with this one, you guys. So I popped in the turquoise and the orange. Now you could mix it in with some different colors as well, or you could just go all with one color. And again, I got a little crazy today. I don't know, I had a little bit of a wild hair, so bear with me, but I hope you guys are inspired again to get creative and go for it. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how you can take one of the Dollar Tree ceramic pumpkins and give it some razzle dazzle, some spicy it up. So I'm just using this pretty little turquoise. It's the aqua apple barrel paint from Walmart, and I'm just taking my paintbrush and I'm running it down those center pumpkin lines. I want to kind of give it like a little bit of a glam flair, I guess you would say. By adding some stripes to my pumpkin. So this is just a fun idea if you want to get a little bit creative and add in some fun colors into your fall decor, especially if you don't do the more traditional colors, or if you do the traditional colors and you want to just use orange paint to jazz up some of these white pumpkins. I think the white pumpkins are adorable as is, but I do love to get really creative with my decor and just add in, you know, tons of just pretty shapes, colors, and I think the stripes are just a fun way to give your eye something to look at and add a little bit of dimension to this. And again, get creative. You could do pink, purple, black, whatever suits your fancy and floats your boat. I have been commenting to you guys that I've been noticing a lot of aqua being thrown into the fall decor this season, as well as navy blue. So take heart if you're not crazy about traditional colors. I will do traditional colors in my living room, but I'm probably going to think outside the box in some of my smaller, more girly spaces. So now that I had that finished, I decided to add some Mod Podge to the top of my little pumpkin and give it a really nice little glittered up stem. I think this is such a fun idea, and it makes it look really customized. You know, if you go into a boutique, you'll notice those little flashy touches where there be jewels or a little bit of glitter, or just something that's really going to kind of catch your eye and make it look somewhat unique. So this is a fun way. You could also do these for gifts or centerpieces if you were doing a bit of a tablescape, and again, just really get creative with your colors. So here's how it looks like so far with just the stripes. You could even add another touch and use your paint pen. I love this paint pen. It's actually a little bit, you know, more expensive. It's about $5 for the pen, but it goes quite a bit of a long way, and it's called the DECOR Premium Paint Pen. I get it at Michael's, or you can also order it off Amazon. I may have one linked to my Amazon store as well, but I'm using this to highlight because it really makes it look kind of gold. If you guys go on the Mackenzie Child's website, you're going to see some really funky pumpkins. So maybe it'll encourage you guys to get outside your box of, you know, thinking that it just has to be one way. That's what I'm here to do, is to inspire you guys and just kind of encourage you guys to have fun with things, get creative, and go for it. And last but not least, we're going to take a walk on the wild side. Again, I'm going to use this Dollar Tree pumpkin. I'm going to flip it over, and I grabbed some Hobby Lobby, a crafty paper, and this is in that leopard print. Okay, so I have eyed some of the leopard designs for a while, but I've never really went for it just because I didn't know if I wanted to invest in leopard fall and then hate it in a year. But I think it's so adorable. So I'm taking a walk on the wild side, and I'm going to create one, see how I use it, see if I love it, and then maybe I'm going to go for some of those leopard pumpkins. Hey, this is the year to get crazy, do something fun and different with your home decor and your seasonal decor. So I'm just using some Mod Podge. I'm giving it a generous layer of Mod Podge, and I pre-traced it and cut it out. That seems to make it easier than trying to put it on there and then cut around it. That's just my little tip from what I'm learning with this. And then I'm adding a nice little layer of Mod Podge on the top, and I'm using the waterproof Mod Podge. Again, you can grab from pretty much any craft store. I think Walmart even carries it, and the way you'll know it's waterproof is it has the blue label. So anyway, I'm going to add some more Mod Podge to the stem of this, and then get jazzy with the stem and add that beautiful gold glitter. This gold glitter is from Walmart. It's like $2, maybe $2.50, maybe $3 at the most, and it goes a long way, let me tell you. And then I'm just going to take this leaf. Now this leaf was left over from another project. You guys are going to have to go back and watch some of my videos. I'm having so much fun crafting, but I am going to glam this leaf up. Hey, we need to add the maximum sparkle and shine with the pumpkin leaf and stem. Then I added a cute little dazzling jewel to the top, and that's going to give it that extra little bit of sparkle and shine. And of course, this is all optional, but how adorable did this come out? Oh my goodness, I think that this was probably one of my favorites that I've done in a while that's outside of the box with your normal fall decor. So as always, I ask that you guys comment and let me know what was your favorite DIY in this video and which one will you be recreating. Now, I want you guys to comment down below the answer to my secret question. I'm giving away a $100 Hobby Lobby gift card. I need to know how you guys are taking a walk on the wild side for fall decor. Come on, let's get fun. Let's do just a little something tiny different. Maybe you're going to try a different drink at your local coffee shop that's fall related. Maybe you're going to, try a different fall candle. Maybe you're going to buy a velvet pumpkin, do something different that's going to step you outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you're going to create an unusual new fall dish. Drop those comments down below. Light up this comment section with positivity. And I love y'all and I thank you for being here. And there's Benji Bear again with his pup cup. You cannot beat this. It's finally starting to cool off just a little bit, but the pup cup is definitely where it's at. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with y'all how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. And for everybody that comes back and drops some kind comments in the comment section below and joins me for crafting and coffee and just hanging out and just getting inspired to make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget, thank you all so much. Thank you for being a positive light and a joy in this community. And remember, you all have a voice to use. Use it for good, especially when you're commenting or interacting online. Your words always mean something, so always hit pause if you have a little bit of anger or whatnot, and then come back to it. And I guarantee you, if you listen to some positive music, find some joy, you'll want to spread kindness and joy as well. Listen, I always practice that in my life as much as I can. None of us are perfect, so give yourself grace. That's just a little tip from me to you, and this is crafting and decorating, but I do love to really strive to improve and to stay positive and to stay joyful no matter where I'm at in my life, because trust me, I have plenty going on as well. So I just want to hug all of your hearts. I'm praying for y'all. I hope you have a gorgeous, blessed day. I can't wait for our next video. I hope you guys are inspired to craft and decorate on a budget, and if you're totally inspired and you're brave enough to share photos of your home decor and DIY projects, pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. I have that linked down in the description box of the YouTube video, as well as I have a free little group page you guys could totally join and share those photos of your home decor and DIY projects. I know some of you guys have even started little Etsy businesses and YouTube channels, so I want to encourage you guys all to keep going. This crafting and decorating journey is not just mine, it's also yours as well. So also, and on the Facebook group page, you don't have to post, you guys can just get inspired, and oh God, I love getting inspired from you guys. So anyway, I love y'all. Keep up the good work. Have a gorgeous, blessed day, and until the next video, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.